be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone. All of my doubts suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I could die every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000. Time stand still, beauty and all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away. Standing in front of me. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what is standing in front of me. Good morning, y'all. So, yeah, this is quite unusual for me, right? This early, but it's what Spirit wanted. So, here I am, and here we are. I think the message today is really important. What I was shown, and while I was trying to get everything ready, was let's see, how do we say it? So it's kind of like, well, some of you might not know, but still most people know, when you have a newborn, they're always like, it's fragile, keep them inside, don't take them out, this is new, etc. Whether it's your first or your sixth child, it's still a newborn, you keep it inside. I feel like for a lot of the collectious, what's an interesting word? It's like collective and precious. Is that funny? Yeah, that's funny, huh, Daddy? He just learned clapping, so there's nothing like a child's laughter, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, like with this energy that we're in, okay, I don't touch a lot on the whole twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine. Not that I don't believe in it. I feel like I almost feel like it needs like a rating, like movies, like how they have G to XXX. And honestly, I'd probably rate it a XXX, and that ain't even for the sexual context. Although it can be XXX for sure. Those of you that know. But it's just been taken out of context, like it's some fairy tale. And so that kind of irks me a little bit. And I've been meaning to get on it. I do little bits here and there when I can, because it is a little bit of a trigger for me. And I don't want to trigger y'all. So I'm working with my guides to work with me on how to do that. However, with this energy and the eclipse and the full moon and all that, there is going to be a lot of unions coming in together. There's also going to be a lot of misrepresentations or false things. I really wanted to do this song called Home. It's still by Christina Perri, but the copyright issues wouldn't let me. Because that's another thing I'm picking up on. I might be able to pull up the lyrics and read a part of the lyrics. That I've also been extremely thirsty, so that those of you DFs that drink water. Just drink lots and lots of water, okay? Not only because of the purge, but there's a lot of toxic and negative energy right now. Why is there a lot of toxic and negative energy right now? Well, because some people don't like light where they don't want it. But don't let that stop you, because your light, I have this one upside down. Okay. Your light, actually, I'm going to put these over here. And gives other people permission. Oh, my Lord. I was on the Bluetooth. Is that funny, Daddy? That was loud. That scared me. Your light, gives other people permission to show their light. So, now also the other thing is the divine, my guides are not having me put timestamps on these. People will see them when they need to see them. They will come across them when they need to come across them. They will hear the messages they need to hear that resonate for them. However, if you see the date that it's posted and that's the energy you want to be, like, I can't talk. Here's some Florida water for you all, or healing water. Which I put a bunch of. So I'm going to do this a little bit different for right now with the energy we're in. Is I'm basically going to do general readings as much as I can. That's why I got up this morning before I had to head out, so I had time to do that. General reading, and then at the end I have a few pick-a piles so y'all can pick what advice you want from what deck. Everybody's different. Some people want advice on the light shit. Some people want advice on the dark shit. There's nothing bad with that. If anything, getting advice on the dark shit, kudos to you, because that means you are like headstrong. Like, I want to face the dark shit that I need to work on, and I want to know it. So that's good. And vice versa. Those of you that want to know the light shit, there's nothing wrong with that either. Maybe you've been stuck in too much dark shit and you're like, I need some light shit. I'm done with the dark shit. Okay? So everybody's in a different place. So don't feel bad, not that you'd feel bad, but just whatever you pick. So let's see here. Just starting off. So there's a lot of oh, I forgot. This is also something they wanted me to do. I hardly read from the books unless it comes from the Shaman Oracle, okay? So I pre-shuffled and I pulled a card. Okay. I pulled a card for this morning, and I figured every time I'd pull a card so that the divine, that could be the energy for that video, okay? So I'd start with that. Y'all got to bear with me because I just woke up, obviously. I want to make sure I get these messages to you before I have to head out. I will try to do another video. It's just once I leave, there's no telling when I get back. What, Daddy? How my health is going to be, because of the heat. It exasperates all my health stuff. And sometimes I'm just like, I can't even, I've thought about doing it from the bed, and I'm just like, doing it from the bed. I'm just kidding. So, but man, this morning the spirit was like, gotta get up. And like, I was energized to do it too. But I also knew there was some deep shit But hey, I ain't afraid of that shit. So, it's really hater season right now, y'all. Or about to be if you haven't experienced it yet. And I think this goes back to the premeditation of the newborn baby and just keeping it so sacred and safe and at home and away from, all the germs and stuff from outside. I don't think I didn't finish elaborating on that. I feel like people are discovering new things about themselves, okay? Whether it's new traumas or new abilities, okay? You guys have to remember to embrace the yin with the yang, okay? I had a personal experience I'm not going to get into right now because it's so fresh that I'm not ready to. But I don't mind sharing stuff with y'all, especially if it's going to help somebody. It's partially why I look like this, because I'm just drained from my brain to my insane in the membranes, whatever. But I love y'all, and that's why I wanted to come on here, because I could feel it collectively. It's like a knot in my stomach. And if I don't speak on it, whether it's listened to or not, as long as I know I speaked on it, especially if I experienced it, then I'm good, okay? So let's start with the main energy, like the main theme. And that's what I'm going to go with every day is the shaman deck. It's very powerful. And I'm only going to pull one because then we could be sitting here forever. Because it's really the only one I read from unless spirit tells me otherwise. If I have another deck and they're like, you need to read what that author put because that's going to resonate with someone in a way you don't know. So for this video, we have the standstill. Okay. So I'm going to leave it up while I read to you. Yes, Daddy. You clap for that? Say yeah to standstill. Okay, and that's 52. That's number 7. That's a divine number, okay? We're seeing a lot of divine numbers lately because the divine is kicking up gears here to help us kick up gears. You're not alone in this. We're not alone no matter how much we feel we are. What did you draw, Papa? Something? You want that little piece? Sorry. You want that little tiny piece right there? That's a tiny piece. Ew, it's all soggy. Cochino. Hi, Daddy. And another thing. Take a deep breath. I so wish I had my singing bowl, y'all. I bought 2, and then that baby cracks it. I swear the littlest crack, and it's just done with. But I will get another one because it's so helpful. But just deep breath as I look up. 3333. Okay. Another divine number. So I got your back. He's so pissed I made a no baby zone between the washer and then my little work area. I was like, well, I might as well combine the two since that is where he cannot go now that he's completely mobile. So, and he's just playing with the dog. He's like, Daddy. You threw it on the ground again. I'm not picking up that soggy toaster strudel. And I don't think I really want to let you come back here. Let me see. I guess you could play with the stars. Please don't break any, okay? Here. Pull up to the window, sir. Pull up to the window, sir. Come here, sir. Can you pull up to the window? It's already paid for. By your wonderful... Oh, you're stuck on yours. Oh. I tell you not to... Oh. That's the energy we're in, y'all. That is the energy. Okay. You're stuck on your little thing over here. Let's see. What can we save you? Mommy will have to get those later. Okay. Now turn so Mommy can put them on your walker. which I like you in because then you can't do a sneak attack on me. All right. You discover, my dear. You discover. Okay, so let's get down to it. 15-15. Look at these synchronicities, y'all. Breaking down to a 6. All right, I love it. Okay, so we have the standstill for the theme today. When the standstill appears, it's a symbol of pausing, the act of observation, and the breathing space, okay? There's a lot of, I see a lot of orange, so the sacral chakra, which has been coming up a lot. But your breathing space could also be your solar plexus chakra. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action as well as what happens when one is stuck. Okay. And I think with the past energy, like I was saying, I talked about before how everyone's masks were going to come off whether they liked it or not. And some of us didn't have to worry. So take my mask off, or some of us didn't even have a damn mask on. But you know, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have a mask on, because there are fuckers out there that don't deserve to see the real you. They just don't. Like I had someone tell me, well, can't you just give me the benefit of the doubt? No, fucker. You don't just get the benefit of the doubt. Trust is earned. It's not given. And if you think I'm a fucking idiot, then you got me messed up and you better get your ass on walking. Because no, I'm not giving you the benefit of the doubt. You don't give no one the benefit of the doubt. Unless you want to. Unless your guides, your intuition tells you that it's okay to do that, then do that. But in my experience, that's never panned out very well. So, but I always went against my intuition as far as that goes. So, when things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you just where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information, or just wait until the universe makes the next move. Okay. I believe that. You'll hear a lot of people say, oh, well, you can't just sit on your ass and expect God or whoever to do the shit for you. Well, no, but you can stand still and you can wait for a sign when you don't know which way to go. It's kind of like being a kid and is it safe to cross the street yet? I'm going to stand here and wait till someone with higher knowledge can tell me, is this safe to do, to cross the street yet? That's a big difference. Okay, so don't feel bad. I hate using the word bad. Don't feel less than if you're feeling stuck because you haven't come to a decision as fast as others may like. Okay, we're in an energy where it is not about what others like or want. This is your life. This is you. Okay, it's okay to get advice from people. Okay, but at the end of the day, do you want you in charge of you, or do you want someone else in charge of you, like a damn puppet? Okay, that's what you need to realize. And a lot of times, these people aren't on your side. It's all about games. It fucking is, and it's sad. It's really fucking sad because people would rather play games than let their guard down just a little bit to have one true friend that's probably like the closest they'll find to family besides their own family. But that's to them. So anyways, no matter what, this moment is beautiful. And it's a gift orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for the highest good. Go and play, recharge, take focus off whatever has stalled. Life will get busy again for you sooner than you think. time to get out of the analysis paralysis, which I don't feel a lot of you are having a problem with anymore. I know that a lot of us were stuck. I admitted I was. It was hard for me to even get on camera, and it killed me because this is what I love to do. And I knew if I was suffering, so were other people that needed to hear the message. I tried so hard, y'all. I tried. So, and that's why I'm making more of an effort, because especially when I got some downloads and information, which I'm going to finish this and I'll lightly touch on that and then we'll get into the cards. Okay. So the standstill invites you to turn within, breathe, recognize this is the condition of the moment, okay? Keyword moment. Moments change moment to moment. That's why they say enjoy the moment, or they say this is just temporary if it's not a favorable moment. It allows you the opportunity to bear witness to whatever's going on before the next moment resumes. This is also an opportunity to abort a project to exit before damage, okay? So let's say I'm like seeing someone pull a fire alarm, right? Let's say when we were in the last energy, because these energies have been all over the place, and it's no wonder that we're all over the place, you know? Let's say you made an impulsive, or maybe it wasn't impulsive, but you made a decision before everyone's masks came off, right? And then everyone's masks came off and you're like, whoa, hold up. Like, that took me for a loop. Abort, abort, abort. I ain't going through that shit no more. I ain't, you know, this may be getting a little ghetto, but I ain't ride or die for that person no more. Like, this is telling you now's the time to do that. Now's the time to cut the people out that no longer serve you. Do not apologize. Fuck them. If they can't own up to their own accountability, do not apologize. And that's not being selfish. That's not being cruel. That's not being cold. You can do it with kindness, tact, and hey, I'm sorry this didn't work out. You know, you may want to say, okay, be careful with the tongue, because it's probably going to be things that are triggering and sensitive to you. So you may want to go off on the tongue, but you're better than that. So don't. Know that you're going to walk away with tact and better than that person. Because you don't waste your energy on that shit. You waste your energy on what's important. And that's what I love about this. And it's almost like he's in a meditative state, but it's like, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like it almost looks like his soul or something is a little tiny bit brush being pulled up here. So I think a lot of us are done with that meditative state. I'm not saying to stop meditating. Don't ever stop meditating. I mean, that's your connection to source, to guides, everything. But that whole, and we still need rest, but that deep, like, y'all know what I'm talking about if you were there. Okay. Shit ain't easier, or shit may not be better, but it's a little bit easier for a little bit, okay? Just enough to gasp your breath, and then yes, you may have to go back underwater. It is what it is. It's the energy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But it is time to relieve you of the unnecessary burden that you took on without considering the cost. Okay? But how could you when someone's wearing a mask And when you've been isolated for so long and had a guard up for so long, how the fuck could you? You know? So don't be hard on yourself. Which one it depends on. You're stopping, taking a breath, quieting your mind, and removing all your distractions. Then you can make your next move in a grounded, relaxed, detached way. When something doesn't go the way you think it should, remember the following. What's yours can't be taken away. Okay? And I feel that energy strongly, especially with unions coming together, people falling apart, partners getting with new partners, etc., children involved, properties involved, which some people aren't about that. I'm not about that. But I know a lot of parents are about their children, stuff like that. What is yours cannot be taken away. And I'm telling you that the divine is specifically setting out justice and judgment and which side it's on. How to know for sure what side you're on? I don't know. You gotta look at your life. Nobody's perfect. Just because you made bad choices does not mean judgment isn't on your side. That's not what I feel Spirit telling me at all. Which I kind of feel it's the opposite. I don't want to ramble too much because I want to get into the cards, but I spent yesterday at a resource center because I also feel in this energy a lot of heavy depression and addictions and stuff. And so it may not have to do with tarot, but I got some supplies from them, and I am going to do a side video on harm reduction, okay? And suicide hotline number. Okay, and this is no joke, no judgment. We've all been there. Okay, I just want to put the information out there. So those of you that are watching, if you find yourself in that situation, you know some information and resources or how, therefore, to use certain things to save lives. Okay, that's all. But that wasn't a time for this morning. So anyways, so that's that. Now, or actually, no, I'm going to leave these here. So yeah, there's definitely, I mean, this is great. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? And this is from my crystal deck. I love it because if you want to do some healing, it tells you right up there the crystal that goes with the card, Malachite. I'm not sure if I have that one. I might. But the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So start with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, we're feeling pretty content. We may be a little bit feisty. We may be a little bit off on the tongue and trying to control it. But we're content. And you know why we're content? Because we're coming out of that hermit mode. And we're like, okay, I spent all this time in meditation. And I know what I know now. I don't need to say it. But if someone's going to come at me, I fucking got my armor on, baby. And I'm content. And I look sexy as fucking that shit too. So go ahead. Throw a jab at me. And you know what? I'll blow you a kiss and a prayer. How's that? Right back. So that's really what I'm feeling in this. It's like a double energy, but it's like you got this, you know? You know, and then we have that followed by the Four of Cups. So you're really And this one's the aquamarine crystal. I probably do have that one, although the kiddos got all the stones right now, so I couldn't show you if I could, except for the ones that I have for the advice cards. So, and with the 4 cups, again, this is, you're listening to your heart, you're following your knowing, and this is what I'm talking about. In all these cards, I'm just seeing this confidence, this knowing, and it's like, go ahead, fucker, fuck with me. I ain't gonna pull out no M16. I ain't gonna pull out no knife. I'm gonna pull out fucking that's within me is stronger than that which is against me. I'm gonna pull out my fucking, I got my armor on, my spirituality, and you don't like it, fucking deuces. Like, and I may pull out the tongue, but be careful. Try to be tactful, because remember, this is energy and it's temporary. So that's the thing. But like I said, it's hard because we knew the masks were coming off. But when the masks come off, boy, are we in for a shock, right? So, but that's okay, because you're still going on with your thing, listening to what you know, okay? Cups are about the intuition, what you know. And you're following that. Okay? Now that's followed by the 4 of Swords. And the crystals, the Suglite. It's still gonna like, I'll clarify on this one, but what I'm getting is that it's still going to mentally try to poke at you, or they're going to mentally try to poke with you, mind fuck you, whatever. But it's okay, because it's like you got this overdose of, what is it? Spirits. I'm getting an overdose of something. Spirit's giving you an overdose of something to be able to fight this negativity. So your light isn't dimmed anymore the way that it was. Okay. And I don't mind sharing certain personal things. Like, I had a hard time getting on camera because I've never felt like so I didn't want to be here and I just wanted to go home, and I didn't give a fuck about anything else, which was very selfish of me. And I apologize for that. I should have been on here sharing that with y'all, because I know there's people that go through that. So, but you know what? That's okay, because we're taking the time we need to rediscover our vitality, right? Okay, with the 4 of Swords. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, okay, which I'm really happy to see, because that's about balance. That's about giving and receiving for universal good. And if you can find people in your life that are going to do that and not play you, then that's good. However, I just get the sense, especially with that was interesting, that newborn protection. Just be careful. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Wands. Okay. So again, there's going to be some shit with communication. I suggest we take the energy of just blocking the communication altogether until we get into another energy. If you have to communicate, do your best to manifest it in the best tactful way as possible. Be the bigger person. So they're going to talk shit on your fucking, the shit that they know gets you the most. What, Daddy? Did you throw them all out? Oh, that's so terrible. Here, let me see what's in here. You want these? Come on. We're almost going to have to go in a minute anyways. Here. Oh, And Mommy's gonna have a big mess to clean up too. That's gonna be great. Wait, they're right behind. Shit. They're right behind you, baby. Right here. Here. Here's your markers. Look at your markers. You like that? Whew, okay. So I want to get out. Where's my other deck I was gonna use? Right here. So I want to get out some more stuff here really quick for us. And then we'll do a pick a pile. So y'all can pick a pile, or one or two or three or all. I probably wouldn't pick all of them. Might confuse you, but hey, if you want to, go for it. I mean, if you feel that that's what your intuition is telling you and you need that, by all means do it. Okay? But I tried to pick a little bit of something for every type of flavor, I guess. Okay, Page of Cups. I love this. Got the koi fish. Page of Cups. Okay. I'm feeling like with that, coming over the Seven of Pentacles, okay, you're in your contentment, you're feeling good. Someone don't like that. Someone don't like that. So I feel like they are going to swim on in with their, beautiful, whatever they think they are, and try to spit some shit at you, like some news, to try to take that contentment away from you. But the thing is they can't touch you. They can't touch you. What was that? Oh. Interesting. We got the Four of Swords again. And the Five of Wands. I don't like that, man. See, and that's what I'm saying. But you know what? If you look at this, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's just the Four of Swords. And so they may be trying to mentally mind fuck you, like I said. But if you notice, he's keeping his eyes shut, which to me is telling me that he's keeping his focus on his higher power, his guides. Here, why don't you look at your handsome self? Look at your hands. Take that. Take that. Take it, Daddy. Take it. Take it. Don't just laugh at it. Take it, Sally. There you go. He's like, they're not going to get to me. They're not going to get to me, right? In the back of him. Because he knows where his stairs lead. Up. Okay? And I mean, there's so much I can say about this card. He's also got the eclipse of the moon in there. That's interesting. Okay? Which is bringing out some other kind of people, like I said. So now one of the swords is also, if you notice down here, blocking him from reality. Not reality, I'm sorry. Kind of blocking him from the 3D. So that's why I can tell. It's like the 3D is what's causing the mind fuck. But he knows better now. When we know better, we do better. He knows better now. So he's used to his advantage. He has used one of those swords to cut open the other part of his brain, let all that bullshit smoke out, that hot smoke that people try to put in there, guard himself from the 3D, close his eyes, and move on up. ascend, basically, our spiritual awakening, right? Daddy, seriously? Here. I swear this boy. Okay. So, so don't let them do it. And don't you love that when it's like double confirmation? So let's see. Yeah, and and I'm getting like the Page of Cups, especially with the koi fish, is more of like a bait. I feel like someone's trying to bait you, like fish for you. They want what you have. And you may be thinking to yourself, how the fuck do they want what I have, when you're thinking they got more than I have in the tangible, right? But see, the tangible doesn't go with us. You got more spiritually than they have tangible. That's what they want. That's what it's always been since the beginning of time. That's why you hear, what does the devil always want? He doesn't want your tangible shit. He wants your soul. That's what these people want. They want your soul because you shine so bright and you're fucking beautiful. No matter who you are, no matter what the fuck you do, no matter what your shadow side, your dark side is, no matter what your light side is, no matter what your traumas are, no matter what your scars are, okay? I'm so tired of people fucking treating people like shit and they're supposed to love them, okay? And so beautiful. I still, like, I've seen all these cards, but I haven't used this deck in a while, and it's just, I love it. So you have the Nine of Swords, okay? And he's bonded and he's tied. But if you notice, and it's in the reverse, so you're coming out of this mental negative self-talk, mental mind fuck that people are doing, etc. But if you notice, none of the knives are touching him. It was just that rope. Now, it's a lot easier to get out of a rope than it is to pull 9 knives out of you, right? Let me say it again. It's a lot easier to get 9 knives out of you. Wait, but they're not even in you. That's an illusion. Than it is to get out a rope. Hopefully y'all got that. Okay? And that comes under your 6 of Pentacles. Your balance. Okay. So let's get to, I'm going to show you the pick of piles just because I have a little bit more time. I'm going to show you the pick of piles now. But I'm going to do one more row of a different deck on this stuff just to clarify what I think needs to be clarified. Okay, so I have the Romance Angels with the rose quartz. Okay. The Spirit deck with the amethyst. I believe this one's called the mirror deck. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit darker, but like I said, nothing wrong with that. Embrace your dark side. It's all about duality. It's all about the yin and yang. So the dark side with the pyrite, okay? With the pyrite. And then for those of you that are needing some angel guidance, Archangel Michael, okay, with the citron. So those are the advice cards I have for you today. Now, let's see. I'm going to do let's see. Oh, you're being a good daddy now, huh? That eagle king always wants to come out, doesn't he? So let's change it up a little bit. Let's just get a little bit of some oracle input. I didn't want to say spirit advice because I already have those, but we'll get some oracle input. Almost done, Papa. What? You dropped something? Oh, okay. Let me grab that for him, and then I'll be right back. Here you go. What did you do? You chew everything out of it? Here. And you can figure out how to open that one. That'll give you some time. Okay. So, Spirit, I just want to thank you again, and you're ready to talk, aren't you? Okay. Thank you again for being with us and letting us know what we need to know at this time in this moment when my subscribers and watchers are watching, whenever that may be, because time is an illusion. And that's a huge point that Spirit's been making. And I think even though it's a minor thing, I think that's why they've had me do this. So we're having the Keeper of the Scales come out. Fairness and balance. Another 11. Okay. Spirit is speaking strongly. Okay. And I'm feeling like this has to do with shit is really hard on people who do light work, even people who do shadow work or whatever. It's really hard when you're trying to help heal someone, but you're stuck in the 3D and you're still having to deal with traumas and bullshit, and it's almost like it's not fair. It's like either I'm a healer and I get some protection, although we are getting protection, okay, that I think we just don't realize. But we're also here for a lesson. And so you're here to help bring that healing and light and that message and offer fairness and balance. Here. Got it? Dang it. I don't know what to do about the separation anxiety. I really don't. I'm like right here. He can see me, and it's just. Oh God, I got a mess of him. Here. Take it. Take it. Take the treasure chest. Take it all. Just be content, please. So. And then after that, we have the camel boy, small steps, asking for help, okay? So once you find that you can come to a place where you're like, okay, I'm taking a deep breath. I feel a little bit more balanced, okay? But that is going to require action on your part and acquiring resources or knowledge, which surprisingly, the Shadow Queen is the next card we have. Acquiring knowledge, okay, insecurity, and manipulation, which is interesting. An interesting thing to talk about, because I feel like these should be this way. I think it should start with the small steps in asking for help, the acquiring knowledge, insecurity, because the reason we get insecure is because we don't have all the knowledge, or we have too much knowledge and we don't know what to do with it. So it makes us feel insecure. And that's the number 7, another divine number. 16. Come on, dude. He just throws everything. I mean, I'd rather have a kid like trying to talk to me than just scream and throw everything I give him. He wants out of his walker, but then he's gonna try to come into this area. Okay, you're not allowed in the no baby zone. No baby zone. Okay? So you find a way to make yourself content with all your toys. You have so many toys, so many stones and crystals on the floor. There should be something in there to calm you. I've tried. I can't do it when he's taking a nap because he hears me. I swear he has baby ESP. I love him to death. Could not imagine my life without him. Don't get me wrong. Can't do it when he's taking a nap. Can't do it when I put him to bed at night because I'm exhausted. I've been going all day. Can't do it when I put a bunch of toys out because I'm the favorite toy. Can't hand him to anyone. Hey, Grandma, can you hold him or can you watch him for an hour so I can just do my work and have me time because this is important to me too. No, sir. So, I don't even know if this video was beneficial to y'all. I'm trying the best I can. It's not funny. Now you're laughing. Well, that's okay because we got to wrap it up anyways. No, you can't touch these. You already ruined my other deck of cards that I was very sad about. Very sad. Which those were kind of already. Oops. Already ruined a little bit, but we'll see. My ass, he gets them wet. I put him in the dryer. Okay, so anyways, and so back to that, like, not having resources or the knowledge gives us a little bit of insecurity, and then all we're left with is manipulation, whether in a good way or a bad way. We just have to manipulate to survive. At the end of the day, it's just you and your grind. But it's also about how much you know or how much you don't know. And so that's what I was saying. And then the keeper of the scares. Weird. The keeper of the scares. The keeper of the scales. Fairness and balance. Okay. Remember, the divine is on your side. You aren't alone. Bottom of the deck. Dragon's duel. Inner conflict. Morality. Conscious choice. Okay. Big one. Conscious choice. I don't care if you're under a bridge. No, Daddy. No. What it is, make the conscious choice to tell yourself you can do this. Whatever it is you need. I know it's not easy, especially if you're struggling with some serious shit. Which is why I'm going to come back on here later. I'm going to try to do a better video. I definitely want to do the harm. God, I want to give these to you, but I don't. Can I even use these anymore? This is like one of my first decks that I really loved, man. Just so strange because I've heard other people say that that same deck got ruined for them. And I don't believe in coincidences, so that's just interesting. But I liked it. I loved it. Anyways, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so and like I said, with this whole Dragon's Duel at the bottom of the deck, okay? 23 equaling a 5, okay? There's changes definitely happening for the better, but if you also notice the two dragons, okay, they're not necessarily black and white. Actually, I'm picking up the sense of this is a whole nother topic, but I'm picking up a sense of DM and the FM in this with the moon in the back and one being blue and one being pink. And even in the clouds, if y'all can see that. I don't know how the color is on there. And it equaling a 5. Because like I said, with this new moon and eclipse and stuff, a lot of that divine masculine and twin flame stuff is going to come up. So I'm going to have to do a video on that, and I will do that for y'all. We're going to get ready to head out, but I am going to do your oracle cards real quick. No, sir. That I promised. No. Okay, you want me to do this one? Okay, he picked death. Okay. Which I'm actually getting strong energy off of. I'm feeling like for a big portion of y'all, you feel like someone's dead and gone, whether physically or not. And it doesn't really matter which one it is, but they're really not. They're really right there, and they're holding you up as you cry, as there's so much redness in this card, this passion, this love for this person. Some of you may be feeling a little bit of resentment for those of you that have ones that crossed over, survivor's guilt. Or why did you leave me with this burden? Why did you have to go then? And don't say it wasn't a choice, because it was a choice we chose before we came here. Then again, so did I. I mean, that's the truth. But if you look at it, he's trying to look at her smiling with his little skeleton face. She's got her eyes closed, just crying, because I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this is either a soul connection that the person still is in the 3D, but there is, see how he has a shield on him? There's some kind of hardcore shield. Some kind of hardcore shield that's trying to block y'all, to keep y'all away. Now, I think that person's dead inside and they have healing to do for a group of you. And that's why she's crying. Like, how much longer? I've already gone through my caterpillar stage, became a butterfly. I've already died. I've already become a rose with thorns. People have used me, abused me. How much more do I have to go through before you fucking realize that we are a soul connection? And the more you resist, the more it persists, and the more it is ruining the life and the procreations we created, if y'all feel me. Children, etc. Now, for the other half of those that have crossed over, They still love you. They're still holding you up. And they're still guiding you. And you still have a divine relationship with them. So that was a good card, buddy. Thanks for picking that, even though Mommy was yelling at you. Okay, so let's get to it. So those of you who chose the Romance Angels with the Rose Quartz, okay, this is really for self-love, healing, etc. We got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, okay? Sorry, I'm trying to make it. Some of these are so glary. It's not a lot of happiness in their faces if you look at it, though. Like, she's kind of looking away. He's kind of like twiddling her finger, like, should I, shouldn't I, type of thing, which is interesting because the next one that comes is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, okay? Now, remember, love does not have to be intimate. Love can be it can be intimate, family, work, children, anything. But you do have the divine up here. Okay? And we already talked about these masks. I mean, these masks are coming off. It's almost like that angel's trying to rip that mask off anyways. And then it says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. Now, I'm going to say right now, I don't feel like all these cards are relating to one person. Okay. So, however that does or doesn't resonate with you, sit on it for a minute, meditate, talk to your guides. I wish I had more time, but I don't. I will try to come back on later, though. So, that was the Romance Angels. This is one of my favorites, the Spirit deck with the Amethyst, okay? Where's it? Oh, I was like, where's the third card? So we have another 7. Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Learn from the past, baby. You got this. There ain't nothing you haven't been through that can't get you through this, okay? Y'all got this. We got this. Okay? And then we have 40, the Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. Like I said, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't overdo yourself, but don't do nothing at all. Just do little things every day and it'll add up. And fuck the people that are like, you need to do this, and have it all done today. Fuck that. No, I'm going to do what I can, what my body can handle, so I don't end up in the hospital or cuckoo or whatever. And it's all going to work out. I trust my intuition. Y'all know that. You trust your intuition, okay? That's why I put the amethyst on there. It's about intuition, okay? Hawk Spirit. And then another number 5. Let Spirit be your guide. Let them. Give it to them. Give it to them. This is too fucking much for me to handle. I need y'all to carry some of this for me, please. I can't do it anymore. I can't. And I'm a strong ass person. You're a strong ass person, but it gets too much. All they need you to do is ask. Just ask. And I really hope this is helping some of y'all. I feel like I'm like rushed, and then I got him over here, and yeah. And then it's like we go in the car and he falls asleep and I'm like, yes, and I try to get up here all quiet and he wakes up, like I said. What do you want? Take the box, you're not touching the cards. Oh, my altar. Oh, jeez. Okay. Stop. No. Okay, so for those of you who chose the dark mirror, kudos to you for embracing your shadow side. Honestly, that is very healthy with the pirate. Okay? The pirate stone. It's a little smaller. I had to break it for some other stuff. But peaceful among the thorns, okay? You may have thorns all over you from all this pain, baby, but Stay in your peace zone. See how he's in his peace zone? And just start one at a time, pulling them out. You're going to be brand new before you know it. Before you know it, baby, I promise. Today for tomorrow, okay? Today for tomorrow. And this is 32, another 5. A lot of 5s, a lot of change. I'm not going to pull the book out for this one, but I'm really feeling like what this is doing is this is take your higher self, taking you into time's really an illusion, but see how she's grabbing her by the hand and they're by steps and the other one's kind of hesitant and she's pulling her like, come on, it's okay. We got to move forward. We're not going to stay stagnant. We're not staying stagnant. Fuck today. We're moving on. We're going to go kick ass tomorrow and take names. Gilded regret, another 5. Okay. I feel like a lot of people are dousing in regret, survivor's guilt, all that, especially with like the Mother's Day, Father's Day. Hi, MM. Let me see. I don't know why that's like over there, so it's like cutting off. Let me hold on 1 second. Oops, nope, that made it go all the way away. Why is that like that? Okay, let me try to see. It's like that's weird. Let me see. Hold on. Trying to see your whole comment because it's like cutting it off. I don't know why. It never does that. Why is it doing this to me? Oh, maybe if I shrink it. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, I do. I do them. If you look at the description box below, it has all the information. I do require a donation before I do any live readings. So if you would like to book a personal reading, the donation is up to you. Right now I'm just using the Venmo. So if you want to book that, I can probably get to that later today. But sometimes they no. Sometimes things come up, so I do ask for a 72-hour window. But I can probably get to yours later today if you're interested in that. Right now, this is just a general reading for the collective. So if you want, you can rewind. Some of it may resonate, some of it may not. You're very welcome. Okay. Hopefully we'll see you again. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people are stuck in this regret feeling. But if you notice, the eclipse moon's on the side, okay? This eclipse is a big deal. It's going to change a lot of shit. That's all I got to say. And I'm no. And I'm sorry that, I really wanted to get into more, and we were up earlier, and he was content eating his breakfast. Thought I could do this. Clearly not. Now I have a completely destroyed altar that I'm gonna have to contend to, like my garden. But I love him to death. So, all right. And those of you that chose Archangel Michael as your deck with the Citron Stone. No. Stop it. You've already destroyed them, but at least I could still see the pictures. My ass puts them in the freaking dryer. It worked, kind of. Okay, so the first one from Archangel Michael. I mean, that is my ride or die, let me tell you. And he ain't like this. Well, that's not for this discussion. Okay. So the first one, write about your thoughts and feelings. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom, so I clearly express myself to glean insight, blessings, and healings. Okay? That's a big one, and I need to get better at that, especially with dreams, the dreams that are going to be coming up as well. Romance angels are helping you. Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate in me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello so that we can eventually devolve into a truly intimate relationship. I feel this is for, ooh, and the computer just glitched. That's powerful. That's for somebody out there who needs to hear that, who's feeling down right now. I feel like there's someone out there who's feeling down about someone that they thought was their, and they still may be, their divine masculine or whatever, and feel like, well, they don't give a fuck. It glitched again. This is a powerful one for someone. So just keep the faith. Know that all this shit is 3D. It's illusion, okay? The romance angels are helping you. Okay, and the last one. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy, okay? Please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and those around me. That's beautiful. And see the divine behind her. It's so easy to get caught up in our shit that we wonder why, we don't feel them. Gotta drown out the noise of all that stuff out there that I get to go walk into right now. So, thank you. Thank you. I think that's burned out. Wow, y'all. We got a lot of negative energy cleansed. I mean, that sage burned for a good minute. And it'll burn until everything's cleared up. So, again, I hope that helped y'all. It was an hour and 12 minutes long, although I feel like it was kind of scattered. But I appreciate y'all. I'm going to try to get back on later. I definitely want to do that harm reduction video, even though it doesn't have to do with this. Definitely doesn't have to do with the tarot or anything, but it is something my guides wanted me to do. And since I went to that resource thing yesterday, it's something I want to do because people are struggling. They're struggling in depressions and addictions. And I'm not one to say bash them. I'm one to say, let's help them. Okay, because they're going to do it anyways until they find the help. So I'm going to be showing some stuff and then putting some numbers out there on that video. So yeah, I hope to see y'all later. I'm going to do my best to get on here. And we got to hit the road. So I love y'all very much. I'm glad that I was able to get on here. Namaste, and I hope to see you later. Hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified when I am on again. I'm usually always live. Pretty much always live. So that way y'all get the video right away. My internet's slow. So anyways, y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Remember, fuck the haters. If they laugh, fuck them all, All right. But you still keep your tact and your, what's the word? Your Midas, your golden touch. You don't stoop to their level. All right. Love y'all.